Now, recently I've noticed that like a lot of black women have been going natural. I want to say since like 2014. Like, and I know your hair products for everybody, but I just want to go into this certain topic right here. What started that wave of like a lot of black women going natural recently?
I mean, people were going natural like way before I started it. But I personally feel like what has caused a lot of people to go natural is having something that belongs to us, almost like taking back our identity that was taken from us years ago from slavery. Unfortunately, even though that was hundreds of years ago, it's still pretty much manifests in our community. And, just us taking back things that were looked down upon or that was told that was ugly, that's not good enough, things like that. I personally believe that is a part of us taking back what is that it's natural to us. You can rock your natural and that's fine, but if I rock my natural, then it's ugly, it's nappy, it's unkept, it's this, it's that. And with more and more people taking this step forward, makes it a lot easier for people to accept it. When I first started my job, honestly, I'm the only black person there. I'm the only black person there, and I had my interview, and my hair was in its natural state, and interview went well, but it took me forever to get a phone call back. And all I could think was, oh my gosh, I think it was my hair. I'm thinking maybe I'm too black, I wouldn't be accepted, things like that. I mean, I did get hired. It didn't have anything to do with my hair, but I'm going to be completely honest. Like, even still now, I feel like if I go into a room full of people who aren't like me, I still kind of feel like I'm being judged to a certain extent. Not too much, because honestly, a lot of people say they like my hair. Black, white, it doesn't matter. A lot of people say that they like my hair. But I feel like with more and more people with more and more black women, black people taking that step of being natural, whether it's dreads, whether it's, your regular afro, whether it's this, whether it's that. That's what we need. We need unity. If if a bunch of people don't take a stand at the same time or together, nothing is going to change. So, I mean, honestly, before I went natural, I didn't know that this was such a thing. I truly didn't. All I know is I go to the store, I buy my creamy crack, I put it on, and keep it pushing. But, it actually, I mean, I originally did it just so my hair could flourish again. Like, my hair was just so damaged from heat and overprocessing. And then, like, as I got, deeper and deeper into my journey and listening to other people's stories and how kids are like these little black girls are being, questioned at school or being kicked out of school for rocking their natural, that just makes me want to do it even more. Like, it's that's hundreds of years ago. We need to take a step forward, so that gives me all the more motivation to rock my natural. I wear shirts that says I'm rocking my natural. I go to hair expos. Like, I'm all for it. I am all for it. And like I said, sometimes in certain situations I kind of feel like, this person is looking at me / looking at my hair as a disgrace or whatever like that. But I mean, it really truly doesn't bother me, because like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, I have to be happy with me. And I love my hair. I love my hair. I love how it turns out in its natural styles, in its natural state. But like I said, as everyone doing this together makes it all the more easy. I'm the oldest of 6 kids, and it's 5 girls, and we're all natural. We're all natural, my brother included. So I know a lot of people who are natural. Again, I go to a lot of like natural hair expos. Pretty much everyone there is natural, and it is a beautiful thing to go into a facility with everyone that looks like you, who all have the same mentality and the same goals of rocking their natural and not letting anyone else stop them. And how can we all help each other to help our hair flourish and things like that. So it's a beautiful thing. I love it.
Now I know you want your business to grow nationally
Absolutely.
and internationally, but where's one place you like just really want to settle down at and just like kind of like take over? Like you know, like me, I want to move to Los Angeles. Like, where would you want to go to like just settle down and run your business there?
Honestly, I would like to run my business here.
Mm-hmm.
I really would. I feel like, yeah, Delaware is very small and it is overlooked. Like a lot of people, I've spoken to people and I'm just like, yeah, I'm from Delaware. And they're just like, what is that? Where is that? Like it's so small and, you know, really looked over that, you know, people don't really acknowledge it. But that's because there's nothing here. There really is nothing here to make it stand out. So, like, I've grown up here, I've lived here all my life, and if anything, I'm someone who I know what it needs. And being as though being natural is just it's just on the rise, having my own store is something that I dream of. And of course, my storefront, not only would it have my own products that are to come, but it will have all types of other natural hair products, whether it's, you know, your Shea Moisture, your Cantu, your this, your that. I want to have an array of different options for different hair types. Just because main choice may work for me doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. You know, so I like to have all those different options. I would also like to have accessories to go along with your natural hair journey. So for instance, a lot of people don't know that you should sleep on satin pillowcases. It's not something that's promoted, and that is like, I think it's so important when it comes down to your nightly routine. Like before I started using a satin pillowcase, my hair was dry. My hair would be dry. If like the style would just be completely out of it in the morning. And then I finally switched over to a satin pillowcase, and honestly, it was like a whole 180. My hair was still moisturized. My hair still had shine, like everything. And that's not really something that's promoted. Another thing that I learned is actually using wooden combs. Wooden combs reduce breakage, static, and it actually helps to move your natural oils through your hair to help distribute it evenly. And honestly, ever since I started using a wooden comb, I have experienced less shedding. I have experienced less breakage. I cannot tell you I've ever seen a wooden comb on the shelf, honestly. Yeah. Because think about it. Our stores that we go to, they're ran by, like the black stores, they're ran by Koreans. They don't know. We can't go up to them and ask them, hey, I'm having this problem, or I have this hair texture, can you help me? They don't know. They don't know because they're just in it to make a penny. You know what I mean? They just know, hey, this is what these types of people buy, so I'm just going to sell it to them. You know what I mean? With my storefront, I want to have people in there who are knowledgeable of their natural hair, whether they're rocking their natural, whether they have a protective style. I don't really care. I want my people to be pro-natural. I want them to know exactly, you know, where all the products are and be able to give advice if you need it. Like, I needed help. When I first started this, I needed help. But if I went to the store, there's no one I can ask. So I had to figure everything out on my own. And I know a ton of people feel the same way. Like, I go in the store to pick up whatever I need. There's people who come up to me and ask me, they look at me, they look at my hair, like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. What do you use? Well, what do you recommend? Like, people are asking me. I don't even work there. But they feel confident because they're looking at something that they like, and I must be doing something right. So that is my whole goal, is to not only are we taking back our identities of being natural and loving our hair, but also being able to help each other out when we need it. Like I said, people big chop every day. People want to go natural every day. People are natural and still don't know what to do with their hair. You know what I mean? I may not know, you know, what to do in this certain predicament, but if I go ask her, she just may be able to help me out. You know what I mean? So like my ultimate goal is to have a storefront, not catering to our, not only catering to our naturals, but again to everyone. Everyone. I would love to have a diverse staff. I would love to have commercials that are diverse. My goal is not to be just a black catered to hair company. We have too many of those. We have too many of those. There's too many companies that are just focused toward one race. Like we have our Pantene or Suave, everything, and then there's actually like signs in the store that says ethnic hair products.
Oh yeah, I see that at Walmart.
Yeah, exactly, and it's just like, okay, that's
instead of just having a whole bunch of products.
Exactly, you're separating. You're separating the different races, even in the store, and then the ethnic part is so small. It's so small. It's so small. So it's like, you know, that's not what I want.
Have you noticed this too? I wanted to ask you that. And it's the, you know, the main corporations. When I go to these stores, let's say if it's Walmart, Acme, Kmart or something, with the hair products of, you know, like the majority, it's so elegant and nice lights and everything. But when you go to the ethnic products, it's just like blah.
Yeah, it is. And there's no options. There's nothing saying come look at me. It just isn't. And it's just, that's something that I noticed, and I've noticed that years ago, even when I was relaxed. But I mean, again, I really didn't think too much into it, honestly, and being as though like I don't consider myself a racist person. Like, I just know, like, oh man, well, you know, we gotta go to the black section. You know what I mean? But like, just as I've grown and in this journey, I feel like there's just a lot of things that go on in the world every single day. I have learned that, you know, racism, people try to act like racism doesn't exist or there's no discrimination. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You know what I mean? And even simple as you having your hundreds of thousands of products for the majority, you go to our section and it's small. To me, you're discriminating my needs. You're going to purpose ethnic. Why can't it just be in the same aisle as everything else? I feel like you're pointing out my race. And I know this isn't like a racist thing, but it's just, I want to be diverse. You know, I have like my bestest friends are white. I feel like I have so much in common. I can definitely, you know, talk to everyone. So, you know, like I have one of my friends now, she wants me to make her an oil. She's not black.
And then at the same time, you're not limiting your money either.
No. And I'm just like, I really want to get that out there. Like, I really want models and like of different races, different types of hair. Because automatically, when you see me and you see my hair in its natural state, and I'm selling my product, you automatically think what? Oh, it's for black people. And
true.
And I can't blame you for that. I can't blame you for that. All I can do is show you that I'm not. All I can do is show you that I'm not. Like, even other races, white, Asian, Indian, whatever, everyone wants, at least should want healthy hair. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to have beautiful hair, shiny hair, long, short, whatever. And this product, my Avo mask, definitely does that. Satin pillowcases saves everyone's hair. Wooden comb saves everyone's hair. You know, and whatever I may come up with in the future, it's for everyone. So I'm like, yes, I am, you know, an upcoming black female entrepreneur, but that's not the road I'm taking. You know, I want to broaden my horizon and let everyone know, hey, you can come up to me and you can ask me for this. I just did one of my girlfriend's hair over the weekend, and she's white, and she's asking me, do you think my hair is damaged? Well, what do you think I should do? Because I've already let her know that I'm like people call me the hair lady. My sisters call me the hair lady. My girlfriend, I was just talking about, she like, oh yeah, because you know she knows hair. Like, she tried my Avo mask, she gave it to her roommate. Like, It was such a big thing. So I'm just like, I definitely have the potential and the ability to not only help out black people but everyone. So that's my ultimate goal, to be very diverse.
And with you on this journey, have you met any black women that actually own like stores where they sell hair products? Like,
I haven't met anyone that actually has their own store, but at the hair expo I just went to not too long ago, that was in Philadelphia, I did meet a woman who had her own like skincare line.
okay.
And she's had it, I think it's been about 10 years.
Okay.
And it does very well. It does very well. I was letting her know exactly, the product that I had and what my ultimate goal was. And she was like, listen, you can definitely do it. It sounds like a great product, a great opportunity for you. She gave me her card. She was like, listen, you can call me anytime if you need any help with anything. Like once it actually gets really, really big where it needs to go into production, she has a chemist who helps make her products for her, because she can't physically sit in her kitchen all day whipping up 100 jars of her clay mask, which is amazing. So, and I believe it's there was another company that was there that's pretty big. I can't think of the name right now. I think Curls.
Okay.
Curls, the hairline Curls. The actual owner wasn't there, but she started out just like you and I, whipping up stuff in her kitchen, starting out small, and now her Curls hairline is literally everywhere. It's in our normal hair stores, it's in Walmart, it's in Target, and like that was definitely inspirational, seeing the Curls kiosk there. Like, wow, the story behind her journey, it's so obtainable as long as you're focused and you definitely have the passion for it. And I'm so passionate about it. Like literally I could talk about hair all day long. Like it never gets boring to me. Like that can be me. That can be me. I would like to be part of one of the hair expos as a vendor. I did sign up to receive an application to do it. Now, what I need to have, I don't know yet, but we'll see. But yeah, just being at the expo, you get to meet so many different people, so many different types of businesses, and again, we all want to help each other there. Everyone is so supportive of one another. So, like I said, ultimately, I definitely would love to be in that expo, and I wanna be able to show you what I got.
Oh, that's right.